Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Realme GT Neo 2 5G. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The cheapest I found it for is $367. I repeat, $367. Now on a side note, I've been using this phone for a couple of days, and let me say this. This is one of the best Android phones you're going to find for under $400 in 2021. All right, so let's go through some of the specs. Now this one comes in 3 different colors. You got black, blue, and green. For the display, you got a 6.62-inch AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2400. Now that's 398 for the PPI Patrol. You got Gorilla Glass 5 on the front, plastic on the back. The display goes up to 1300 nits brightness, and you got a 120 hertz refresh rate for under $400. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 870G with the Adreno 650 GPU. Now what does that mean in English? Low tier flagship specs, bro. Low tier flagship specs. Now you got 8 or 12 gigs of RAM, 128 or 256 gigs of storage, no micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now it's running Android 11 with Realme UI 2.0 skin on top. Now check this out. The battery is 5,000 milliamps and it features 65 watt fast charging. The charger is in the box. Now Realme claims you can charge your phone from 0 to 100% in 36 minutes for under $400. Now you got dual stereo speakers. For the cameras on the rear, you got a triple setup. So you got a 64 megapixel wide angle, an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 2 megapixel macro. On the front, you got a 16 megapixel wide angle lens, and you can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. Now you got Bluetooth 5.1, NFC, always on display, face unlock, and an on-screen fingerprint sensor. All of that for under $400. This is crazy. So what's missing? There's no IP rating, so the phone is not water resistant. There's no Quad HD display. No glass on the back, if you into that kind of stuff. No wireless charge. No power share. No expandable memory. And no headphone jack. That shit's whack. Hashtag bars. All right, so let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white.
Calm down. All right, here we go. Realme GT Neo 2. Now, the theme of this video, I keep this in the back of your mind, under $400. Everything you see in this video is under $400. Now, I keep saying this. Those days of having to spend $1,000 for a quality phone is over. And this is the proof. All right, so we got a little unboxing knife. Let's see what it is. Okay, Realme GT Neo 2. Okay, nice black box. All right, I like the presentation already. Let's see, 120 hertz refresh rate, 65 watt super dark charge. Okay, stainless steel vapor cooling plus. All right, Snapdragon 870G. That's the gaming chipset. So this one has the stainless steel vapor cooling plus cooling system. I like that. Okay, here we go. Now, if we can open this box up. White Shoes, inspect the box for quality. Here we go. Welcome to the Realme family. Okay, so inside, got your usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. That's pretty much it on that. Here's your phone. Okay, now I'm going to try to do this nicely because I am giving both of these phones away during my next stream. Okay, so this is going to be your USB Type-C charger. Let's see. USB-A to USB Type-C. Okay, now check this out. You get a case. All right, Samsung, Apple, pay attention. You get a case in the box. Now this is just a little, looks like a little matte feeling gel skin case, but it's still a case nevertheless, right? Bong, here it is. 65 watt fast charging brick. Where was it at? In the box. Samsung, in the box. Apple, in the box. All right, we got to start beating the shit into these companies' heads because they're getting away with murder. The charger is supposed to be in the box, especially if you got 65 watt charging. Okay, give me that 65 watt fast charging brick. Stop trying to sell it separately on the side and make a couple of extra dollars. No, put it in the box. All right, Realme is doing it big. And of course, you got your SIM ejection tool. Like I said, I'm gonna keep everything in the box because I'm giving this phone away during my next stream. Now, for the phone itself, let's go ahead and pop this plastic off. Here we go, little sticker struggles. I'm trying to do this, like I said, I want to do this nicely so I can put it back in the plastic for whoever wins this. Check this out. Now, this is the Neo Green. This one is kind of dope. Let me do the smell test on this. Y'all know what I'm getting ready to say, so let's all say it together. Smells like savings, all right? Under 400 bucks. This is the definition of savings. Now, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it. Some of y'all need to hear this, all right? If you don't make a lot of money, you don't have to be walking around with a Samsung Galaxy S6 that you bought from eBay for 300 bucks. Add an extra 67 bucks, and now you in 2021, all right, with a top-of-the-line. This is a top-of-the-line mid-range phone. Now, I'm calling it a mid-range phone, but this is a top-of-the-line mid-range phone. Now, one more thing I want to show you. This is the one I've been using all week. This is the blue version. Actually, this is the black version. They have another version that's lighter blue than this. Even though this is black, it kind of has a bluish hue to it. But this is the black version. The blue is a lot more bluer. All right. Anyway, let me pause the video, delete my browsing history, and then we'll walk through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. First up, let's talk about the build quality. Now, this phone feels nice and lightweight and has a premium feel to it. And y'all know I gotta say it, feels so good in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. You got Gorilla Glass 5 on the front. You got a plastic frame with the plastic back. Now, shout out to Realme. This is how you do a plastic back. This one 100% feels like glass, even though it's plastic. Now, if you think about it, that's a good thing. Because if you got butterfingeritis and you're always dropping the phone, or you're buying this phone for a little kid, keep in mind, it's under 400 bucks. So that's one of the main reasons why you might be looking at this. If you drop the phone, it's going to be more durable. Okay? Now, this one has a matte feel to it, so you're getting no fingerprints. Now, with the green one, if you're a sneakerhead and you buy a lot of Nikes, we call this color Volt. All right, this is Volt green, that neon, super bright green. I love it. Now, it says Dare to Leap going down that stripe. That might be too much for some people, but this one just looks different and unique. Okay, now, if you're not that bold, go with the blue or the black. Okay, so here's your main display. On the front, you got a punch hole camera. One speaker is in the grill. On the top, you got a mic. On one side, volume up and down. Bottom, there's your SIM tray, another mic, USB Type-C charging slot. There's your second speaker grill. And on the other side, there's your power button. On the back, triple camera setup, dual LED flash. Now, this phone does have dual SIM slots. All right, y'all know I love the slots. Okay, now, a couple of different ways you can open up the device. You can swipe up, put in your pattern and your pin. Next, you got Face Unlock, which, on a side note, the Google Pixel 6 Pro and the Google Pixel 6 do not have Face Unlock. I don't like that. All right, start your Pixel. I don't like list. Add that to the list. This one has that. For under 400 bucks, more features than the 6 Pro from Google. Think about that for a second. Face Unlock, and watch how it works. Bang. Look at this. Now, I'm not touching any, I'm not going to look at it. You see that little face symbol? Now, I'm going to do that again, but this time look at it. Bang. Let's do one more. Bang. 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 Extra bongs on this video. Face Unlock, one of the best in the game. Not to mention, on-screen fingerprint sensor. Now, y'all know, Oppo, okay, OnePlus, Realme. One of the best on-screen fingerprint sensors you're going to see. Works 100% of the time. You're never going to have any hiccups or any struggles. You ever talk and air goes down the wrong tube? Some air went down the wrong tube right while I was saying hiccups. I went, live video struggles, y'all. Bear with me. Okay, now where was we? Check this out. Always on display. Now, here's another thing that the Google Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro can't do Customizable, always on display. Now, this always on display looks way better than the one you're going to find on the Pixel. Now, this is the one I like with the neon lights, but you got the time, the date, battery percentage, and all those bright, colorful notifications. I love it. Okay, now look, there's your edge lighting. You see I got a notification. Now, of course, I exited out too quick, but I'll show you what that looks like. The edge lighting, the Pixel doesn't have that either. Face unlock, bang. Okay, honestly, I think I would get this phone before I get the Pixel 6. The 6 Pro is obviously better, but it's between this or the Google Pixel 6. I don't know. This is looking like a good choice. Now, I'm waiting until next week when I get the Google Pixel 6, then I'll run through it. But as of right now, this might be one of the best Android phones for under $400 of 2021. Easily. This is blowing out all those Motorola phones, okay, when it comes to features and it comes to fun and smoothness. Keep in mind, this is the Snapdragon 870G. Now, it seems like that's an older processor, but it's not really that old. It's still in the 800 series. You only got a few more 8s above that. You got you know what I'm saying? This is low tier flagship specs. Let's keep it moving. Now, if you swipe down, you got your search, all of your basic toggles. Now, I'm going to try to run through this part quick. There's some stuff I wanted to show y'all, though. You got GT mode. And this phone has some dope animations. Okay, now GT mode is like a turbocharged mode, makes the phone go a little bit faster and smoother. Of course, you got your auto rotate. Got your one-hand mode, screenshots, NFC. If you hit more, let's do that again. Let's see, do we have anything to look at on the bottom? Power saving mode. You got kid space. Okay, so this way, if you got a little badass kid and you're doing your scumbag shit on your phone and you want to give him the phone real quick, just press kid space, give him the phone, and you good. Now, there's no thought protection in this one, but you do have some other scumbag modes that I'm going to show you in a minute. You got Dolby Atmos. Okay, for your headphones and your speakers. You got your OTG mode, and that's pretty much all of your basic toggles. Basically, any toggle that you need, it's on this phone. I just want to show you that real quick. Like I said, dual SIM slots. Okay, I know. Let's go to connections assurance. You got NFC. You got VPNs, private DNS, and Android Auto. Okay, now, this is what I love about these phones, Realme, OnePlus, Oppo, customization. Now, I've been playing with the Google Pixel 6 Pro all day yesterday, and one of the things that I don't like about it is you can customize a lot of things, but not to the level of these phones. Okay, not to the level of these at all. Now, of course, with these, you got all your live wallpapers. You can download as much as you want, go crazy. Always on display. Now, with the Pixel and a lot of other phones, you're stuck with one always on display. With this phone, if you want to, you can have your custom patterns. You can have text only. You can upload your own photos. You got analog clocks. Now, whenever I get an Oppo phone, a Realme, or OnePlus, I like this always on display, the one that looks like a neon clock. That's just one of my personal favorites. Now, you can change your icon styles. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to exit out of that, but you see it for yourself. You can change your app layout. Even your fingerprint sensor animation. Little details like this, I like. I like this kind of stuff. Little details are important for me. Charging animations, stuff like that. When you hit your fingerprint sensor on the front, I like this one. It looks like a little firework. But you got the sparkles, the swooshes, smoke. That one looks like the old AT&T symbol. But I like that one, the pop out. That's pretty dope. You can change all of the colors, your accents, your fonts and your font display size, your notification center, edge lighting. Now, I don't know if y'all seen that real quick, but when I got a notification, you got your different edge lighting. Okay, it looks like that. There's a blue, and there's an orange. All right, let's go with that neon purple. That's pretty dope. Okay, that's when the screen is off. Maximum levels of customization. Okay, where was we? Let's go to home screen. Anything we need to see here? Nothing really. We just went through always on display, but you do got raise to wake. Double tap to turn the screen off. Display and brightness. Okay, you got your dark mode, eye comfort. Now, I like to leave my screen between cool and default, but if you want to, you can have it ice cold, default, or you can warm it up. Now you got a few different modes. You got vivid, gentle, or brilliant. Vivid is the most bright. You got your video image sharpener, your video color enhancer, and of course, if you hit more, screen refresh rate. Now you can put it on auto select if you want, and it'll bounce between 60 and 120. Or you could just leave it on 120 or leave it on low. I like to leave it on 120. You paid for it. Enjoy it. Let's see what else you got. Display and brightness. Oh, we just went through that. Sound and vibration. Dual speakers. Now, y'all remember me roasting a couple of other budget phones and mid-range phones? I already said in 2021, every phone should have dual speakers, and this one has it. We're going to do a little sound test. Y'all already know that's coming. Dual stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos for guess how much? Say it at home. Okay, passwords. Matter of fact, do we do anything we need to see in notifications? Nothing to really see there. Passwords and biometrics. Fingerprint sensor. Face unlock. Google. All right, Google. You see what that is? Face unlock. Y'all charging almost $1,000 for a phone with no face unlock. And this phone is how much? Again, say it at home. I'll say it one more time. Under $400. Okay? Now, you got your app lock. So if you want to, you can lock specific apps, all right, for scumbag mode. You got private safe. Now, private safe is not private space. It's a difference. It's not second space. Private safe is basically a way to put apps and messages, and phone numbers, pictures into a little private vault in the phone. This way you have to use your fingerprint sensor to open it. So to say you put some scumbag photos in your private safe and you left your phone unlocked, somebody can't just pick up your phone and go to your photos. If they're in private safe, it's basically two-factor authentication. So you got to use your fingerprint sensor to unlock the phone and then your fingerprint sensor to get into your private safe. So this way, if you leave your phone unlocked, you got a second layer of security. Again, you got kid space. All right, hit kid space. Give them your phone. They can't access the web. They can't access certain apps. You know what I'm saying? So this way they don't get scarred for life. And you got your quick launch. Now, quick launch works with the fingerprint sensor. I'll turn it on for a minute so you can see how it works. Now, say that face unlock is so fast. Y'all seen that? Let me try not to look at it. You see, I just opened it. Then I hold up. And I can cycle through different apps. Now, if I want to, I can edit that and put different apps. So right now, I got a music, Facebook. I can add 2 more. Let's add another one. Let's add a app real quick. Let's do Asphalt 9, and we'll do Cash App. Okay. Now we'll exit out. Now, when I open up the phone with my fingerprints, leave it, hold it, and bong. Now I can just circle through all of those apps that I just added and go all the way down the list. Okay, there's my Google Assistant. Let's see, is there anything else? Now I forgot to hit save. Let me do that one more time. Let's do Asphalt 9. Oh, catch. I forgot to hit save, right? Because I'm like, wait, how come it didn't show up? I try to play that off. All right, there it is. I did your Cash App. I'll be playing shit off here. I almost did it smooth, though. Yeah, I almost did it smooth. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Okay, so that's the password. Let's see. Security. Multiple layers of security. Okay, you got your SOS. Screen pinning and all that good stuff. Convenience tools. All right, for navigation. You can have your 3 buttons on the bottom or your swipe gestures. Gestures and motions, okay? Now, when the screen is off, you could do a few gestures. Okay, so like right now, when the screen is off, if I do a V, bang, here's my flashlight. If I do a circle, bang, right to the camera. That's the World Star Hip Hop gesture. And there's a bunch more. Now, I'm not going to go through all of those, but when you get it, play with it for yourself. You got your screenshot buttons. Let's see, 3 fingers to take a screenshot. Bang, just like that. Your 3-finger hold for the screenshot, raise to wake. All of your standard gestures. Like I said, there's so much stuff to go through. I'm trying not to go through everything, but I want y'all to see a lot. You got screenshot, screen recording. You got your smart slider. That's this on the side. Okay. Let's exit out of that. So if I slide over, now I got quick access to screenshot, screen record. Okay, got files. And if I want to, I can add some more. Say if I want to add a quick app. Let's do Amazon this time. And we'll do something different. Let's do Google Chrome and the credit union. Okay? So now, whatever app I'm on, say I'm on Facebook, and I need to see what's up with the credit union, boom, swipe over, got my credit union app right there ready to go. Okay, that's pretty dope. Okay, now let me see. Is there anything else that we need to see with the settings? I want to make sure I covered enough for everybody. You got split screen multitasking, of course. Let's see, additional settings, accessibility. All right, so if you're hearing or visually impaired, everything is covered. You got live translate. Look at all of these features. I mean, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Got your auto power on, auto power off, user accounts, Google, software update, legal information, about phone. Okay, now this one is 256 gigs of storage, 12 gigs of RAM. All right, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. That's pretty much it for the settings. This phone is dope. This phone is pretty dope. Look how fast it is, 120 hertz refresh rate, super fast scrolling speeds, split screen multitasking, no lag at all. Oh, look at this. Now, more customization, all right? So now for this right here, for transitions, that's default. You got roll. You got circle. You got flip. You got card. All right. Now, this might seem like not a big deal, but back in the days when Android phones first came out, you would have to root your phone to get features like this. All right. Shout out to my man Zito Max. We used to root phones. Remember the Galaxy S2? Remember the Google Nexus? You had to root your phone if you wanted to get fancy transitions and anything different from stock Android or the basic Android stuff. Now all of this stuff is built into the phone. Okay, let's do a little web browsing test, web browsing speed. Go to apple.com. Bang, there it is. Now this is the full website. Let's see which Wi-Fi I'm on. Okay, I'm on the budget Wi-Fi down here right now. That's why it's a little bit slower, but it's super fast, extra smooth. Let's do a little split screen multitasking. Now you do have a few options. If you want to, you could do floating window. Okay. Now I can move this window around. I can be on Facebook, and then back to Apple just like that. Okay, so I'm on Apple. Now if I want to, I could go full screen. Let's do floating window again. You just hold down, and you got 3 choices. So you got full screen, exit out, or put it in the corner. Now, when it's in the corner, I'm back on Facebook doing my thing. All right. So shout out to the sneakerheads. If I want to open this one back up, bang, just like that. Now, if I want to do split screen multitasking, then we'll do a split screen. Let's open up YouTube on the bottom. Let's go to library, and then bang. Now, say I want to watch Amaya's latest video. Got YouTube on the bottom.
That you see this gray bag,
and I could be shopping at Apple at the same time.
That is still clothes I have not unpacked due to the fact that
this is multitasking. All right, let me pause this for a minute. All right, Apple Mafia. This is multitasking. Okay, stand down and stand by and just watch how multitasking is supposed to work. Okay.
My whole entire life with me.
This is pretty dope.
So,
all right, let's keep it moving. Now let's test out these dual stereo speakers that feature Dolby Atmos. I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rubier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
These speakers sound dope. Check this out. I'm gonna cover out the bottom. Look how loud the top still is.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it?
These speakers sound great.
That's a sound test.
Under $400, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, Marc Rebillet. Excellent sounding dual stereo speakers for, again, under how many bucks? Say it at home. Now let's take a look at this beautiful AMOLED display. Basically bezel-less. Tiny little punch hole camera. Way better than that dumbass notch on the iPhone. Look at this. Pretty good viewing angles. But it's just a vibrant, colorful display. I'm feeling it. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's do a little bit of gaming. Of course, we got Asphalt 9 queued up. Here we go. Snapdragon 870G, that's the gaming chip. All right, here we go. Asphalt 9. Okay, tap and hold the drift. We know. I hate this little intro right here. All right, here it goes. Interfering with my flow. We gotta stay to the left. Oh, he got me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use the nitro when you're on the roof. Woo! Y'all like that? Oh, I'm out of control. Let's see, what place did I finish? Oh, I still won. Hold on, I'm out of control. All right. So gaming on the GT Neo 2, no issues. All right, Snapdragon 870G. The G stands for gaming. Now let's talk about the camera. Now there's a couple of different ways you can access the camera without opening up the display. You can draw the circle. Y'all see me do that earlier. Or you can hit volume down twice, and that'll bring up your camera. Let's go through the different shooting modes. Now you got night mode. And from night mode, you got wide angle all the way up to 10 times zoom. Now check this out. When you're on night mode, you can also access pro mode. So now you can change your ISO, your shutter speed, your white balance, your autofocus. Go crazy. You got videos. Now videos, you do have ultra steady. You got artificial intelligence. You got your bokeh effect. That's like cinematic mode on the iPhone and live focus mode on your Galaxies. We're going to talk about that with the Pixels in a minute. Okay, so you got your bokeh effects. You got your different styles. And of course, the max resolution is 4K at 60 frames per second. Now you got photos, wide angle, all the way up to 20 times zoom. You got your portrait modes, 64 megapixels, and you got more. Now you got story mode. Story mode is kind of gimmicky, and I'll tell y'all a quick story. I was testing out story mode the other night. Now I'm basically the neighborhood cat whisperer, so whenever I go outside, I like to feed all of the cats. So I'm pointing the phone up at the sky, trying to take some pictures, and it's not weird for cats to walk up to me and just chill next to me when I'm outside. So I'm looking up at the sky, trying to do some pictures. I feel a cat by my leg, and in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. A little cat came to hang out with me. When I finished taking the picture, I looked down. It was a fucking raccoon. Now, I'm not ashamed to say it. I screamed like a girl. I was like, ah! And I started running. There was a couple of dudes on the corner. And when I got to the corner, they was like, bro, what's up, you all right? And I was like, yo, raccoon. That's the only word I had to say was raccoon. Nobody laughed. Everybody just started looking around like, okay, everybody ready to go. In my neighborhood, the raccoons do not play around. Okay? That shit caught me off guard. All right, that's a true story. You got dual videos. All right, so you can shoot a video and have yourself in the video at the same time. You got slow motion. You got time lapse. You got movie, expert, panoramic, text scanner, ultra macro, and your street. Now, as usual, I don't like to talk about the photos. I like to show you for yourself. So take a look at these test pictures and videos. But I will say this. For under $400, this camera is pretty dope. Okay, it's pretty dope. Check these out. All right, so overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Realme GT Neo 2 a major go. And for under $400, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. Now, if you're trying to save some money, or you're in a tight budget, or you already got a flagship Android phone or an iPhone, and you're looking for a secondary phone, a work phone, a trap phone, a phone for your kids, phone for your parents, a scumbag phone, this is the way to go. Now, this is a GSM only phone, so it's not going to work on Sprint or Verizon. I used it on AT&T. You're not going to get 5G in the USA. You're going to get 4G LTE, but it works fine. Anyway, Realme GT Neo 2. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock, run the beam up. Energize.
I want everybody to subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real tech reviews. Now, Flossy Carter, we know you flossy. Now, guess what? I'm flashy. Money May all day, the one and only. Flossy Carter, you part of the money team.